All right, guys, I promised that I would show you what Trello is and how I do it to kind of give you an idea of how you can use it for your own kind of fleshing out ideas and brainstorming so that you can have all of your ideas in one place. Personally, when I do my brainstorming, I like to write them all down. I'm much more of a processor that way. Like I think that I can get a lot more ideas that are a lot better quality when I'm just focusing on writing. Plus, I have really terrible ADD, and I know that if I'm on my computer for an extended period of time, there's a high chance that I'm going to get like an email pop up or a bing, like a notification on Facebook or something, and it's going to completely tear me away from what I'm doing and derail me. So for me, it's just easier to have my notebook and to just write. That said, once I have my ideas all in my notebook, I can get them all out into one place, and it's a lot easier to have them in a technology kind of format, like actually written on a computer somewhere, because you lose things pretty easily, like if it's just on a piece of paper, but also because then you can actually elaborate on them when it's all in a folder that actually you can edit and you can add more things to, and you can build off of ideas. So here's what I want to show you. These are all of my Trello boards. A lot of them are a little expired, if I'm being honest. This is from last year. But I don't really like archive them. I'll just edit them if I have to. A lot of these are for other classes. A lot of them are for my VA. A lot of them are for my graphic designers. And we kind of bounce things back and forth. So here's what I'm going to show you. These are my new post ideas, and this is what it kind of looks like on the inside. So I have my SEO'd headlines here. There's a ton of them. These are the ones that are just specifically about making money. I had a bunch of saving monies that I did. Here are my to-dos. I haven't gone and looked up the SEO things that I'm going to do, but these are just ideas. Then I have over here the ones that I'm in progress, and then I have the ones that are done. And again, it's super, super easy to just be able to write something. Like if I wanted to talk about saving money for moms, and then I just hit enter and it's done. But I can also go back in, and if I wanted to, I could write out a bunch of different ideas. Like if I had a bunch of ideas about saving money for moms, I could go through and add them in here. Like if I wanted to touch on how to save money on diapers, how to save money on clothes, any of these things, and then I can save it, and then it's on here. I could also do, a million different checklists if I wanted to have a checklist of, let's say, 10 things, or if I wanted to have my checklist here of make 3 different pins, look up SEO keywords, add to personal boards, whatever I want to do, and then I can make my little checklist, and then it checks it off for me. It makes it super, super easy to do. Now, it's worth mentioning, like, I know that a lot of people aren't, this might not be for you, which is totally, totally fine. Everybody uses Trello for like a million different things. But for me, this is how I do things. This is where I organize my thoughts, and I can get all of my stuff down on paper before I then go over and add it into a Google Doc or start writing it in WordPress. So that's how I use Trello. Feel free to ask as many questions as you want on that. This is just a quick little overview video just in case you've never seen Trello before or have never used Trello. It's totally free to get started. They give you the option to upgrade, but it's totally unnecessary, so don't even bother with it. I mean, later on down the road, it might be necessary for you, but I still use the free version. So if that gives you any idea of all of the things that you can do with it. So I hope that that gave you some kind of an idea of how you can organize your thoughts and get your brainstorm ideas together in one place to help you kind of organize, your thoughts. Because honestly, getting stuff out of your head is really, really helpful in this process. Plus, again, just getting them into a place where you can see them all without having to try to find your notebook where you wrote them all down really, really helps. So I hope that that helped, and let me know if you guys have any questions on Trello. I'd love to help you with them. All right, guys, thanks.